Can you just describe the number of different ways that your team had market improvement tonight?
Well, first of all, I thought we deserved to win the game tonight based on hard effort alone. That we paid the price required to win a game in the second round. Our competition level was excellent. Our execution level coming out of our own end was very good. We found a way to score, or win the special teams battle. I mean, we scored a power play goal. We scored a shorthanded goal. Some of the goals that we gave up we were a little bit victim of circumstance, 2 broken sticks. Face-off coverage we'd like to have back, but in the end, I thought to a man, everyone was more competitive, and we found a way in a tough environment to score 7 goals. On the road in a tough building. 2 of them got called back, of course, but we found a way to score 7. We cleaned up a lot of things defensively, so it's good sign for our group as we move forward. Sorry?
They just blew the whistle too quickly on the Hyman goal?
I think the way it was explained to me is the referee lost sight of the puck.
Jay, you mentioned better defensively. What allowed you guys to better manage their forecheck and relieve some of that pressure?
Well, without getting into too many trade secrets or anything like that, I just thought we worked back to our end in a much more disciplined fashion. I think there were things we wanted to do on our breakouts that we were able to accomplish. I thought this morning we talked about the ratio of breakouts to D-zone coverage. I thought it was way more into the number where we wanted it to be. When we did defend, I thought we were harder. We didn't spend as much time in our own zone, and that's a credit to the work ethic of everyone on the ice. And when we needed him, Mike Smith was there.
How do you lean on a guy like Duncan Keith and his experience in a game like this?
Yeah, I think if you know Duncan, which I'm sure you do, his personhood or his presence comes through in big moments. And sometimes it's something as simple as going by the bench during a TV timeout and just saying, hey, we got this, take a deep breath, and we're good to go here. Or sometimes it's making the big play at the right moment. And, I can't say enough about Dunks. His resume is Hall of Fame worthy, and he'll be there one day. But in terms of his ability to pass on his experiences to our group, can't say enough.
How about the way Mike battled there after traffic?
Yeah, I thought Mike was excellent today. Just, someone who, as I said, when we broke down, made the big save when we needed it. You talk about someone with an unbelievable resume and great experiences to pass on to his teammates. He's one of our leaders as well. He doesn't wear an A, but he's one of our leaders.
Jay, in round 1, you talked about little investments to win hockey games.
Yeah.
Tonight, your team stuck with it. Can you speak about your team's willingness to stay with it, even though some of the things that happened or transpired in the game didn't really go your way early on?
Yeah, well, we had some things not go our way today, and but I think it speaks to the resiliency and resolve of our group. It's something that we've been working on for the last 3 months, the ability to stick with it. I think if you walked in our room, you'd find a group of men that are wholly sure of our message, wholly sure of our game plan, wholly sure of what it takes to win come crunch time. And we have a belief. We didn't feel that we played to that standard in game 1. We knew we had better. Tonight we had better. And normally I say I'm going to enjoy it for 10 minutes, but it's so late at night right now. We're going to work to get on the plane as quick as possible, get up north, and prepare for game number 3. Excellent. Yeah. We talked about that this morning, just his measure of physicality that he plays with, his fearlessness to go to hard areas, the way he makes people around him better. But what I saw was a leader who, when the game was on the line, was prepared to be in a shooting lane. When the goalie's pulled and we're killing penalty, and he was out there for a reason, and he put his body on the line so that we would win. And that type of self-sacrifice is what it takes to win come this time of year.
What did you think of your first unit power play? Were you happy with a lot? Because you got a lot of good looks
Yeah.
and just no finish.
Yeah, I thought our power play as a whole scored a goal, a huge goal for our team. I thought that unit created numerous good looks. Didn't go in the net for that group, but what it did was it sapped and made their penalty killers play big minutes because we were in their end a lot. And it's hard when you're trying to defend those 5 guys on the ice. I mean, they can zip it around really well. And as I said, the power play scoring a goal was a big reason why we were able to get 7 past their goalie in their building.
You've talked lots about you want to focus on what you do. You really seem to do a good job of eliminating their defense through the neutral zone tonight. What was that change? What did you like about that? They just weren't as engaged or involved as
I
much.
just think our assignment coverages were so much better than we were last game. You know, last game was a tough one to evaluate. If we would have been skating at our level and doing the things that we wanted to do and we got beat, then I would tip our hat and we would go back to the drawing board in terms of, you know, tactics and stuff. The Calgary Flames are who the Calgary Flames are. They're not catching us by surprise. We know exactly what they want to do. For us, and where we put a lot of our focus on, is on our execution, our understanding of coverages, our work back to our own end. And we felt we had much better than we showed in game 1. We showed it here in game 2, but as I said, this game's over. We're ready to move on to game number 3.
I was almost surprised, for lack of a better word, at just how much Connor just continuously elevates his game.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that? Like, is anything surprising you about what he's doing?
Well, I think Connor's the best hockey player in the world. He's willing to pay a price to win. He's driven to win. He has an effect on everybody in our organization with that desire to take his game to the next level. The way this guy's playing right now, it's special. And, you know, he's driving our team forward. We got a lot of really good efforts from a lot of people tonight, but certainly the way Connor's playing is very inspiring.
Can you explain the decision to put Holloway and Broberg into the warm-up, rather, just giving them some
You're
experience?
asking me about 2 players who got the warm-up tonight?
I'm just curious. Yeah. I know it's
After that game out there?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Those 2 players are part of our team, and they are, you know, they're young players. We thought it would be a great experience for them, and, you know, especially in this building. And we felt they were ready for it. That's why we did it.
How close are they ready to take it the next?
I think, you know, we have a lot of really good available players to our that we can draw from, and certainly those 2 are part of that group. Good, thanks guys.
Thanks.